My name is Rio. You might be wondering, why am I here when the real protagonist of this story is Kiyoshi, a man of conviction, honor, destiny. But me, I'm just the one who will end up as his best friend. This is a story from before all that, before Ashvale, before anyone knew my name. I ran away from home chasing the dream of becoming an adventurer. Instead, I got stuck in a border village near Ashvale, Brindlebrook. Day after day, it was the same thing. Gathering herbs, chasing off low-level monsters. Not glorious, not heroic. Honestly, pretty boring. But sometimes, boring days matter too. So, welcome to my story. Or rather, my boring daily life here in Brindlebrook.
Rio, just in time. Another crystal's turned up near the forest path. You know how it is. Monsters always gather when those things appear. And of course, the villagers want herbs collected. Always herbs. Normally, Garrick Ironvale and his party would take care of it, but they're out on expedition. Same with the other guild teams. Which leaves you, Rio, the only adventurer left in Brindlebrook. Bring the crystal back here and I'll see that it's sent to the Healers Guild for study. And grab the herbs while you're out there. It shouldn't be too much trouble, but keep your guard up. Well done, Rio. The crystal's secured and the herbs will help the villagers too. I'll have the guild runners take this straight to the Healers Guild. Not bad for someone who once ran away from home. Maybe you're starting to look less like a runaway and more like an adventurer.
And that was a day in my life. Not a grand battle, not a legend. Just me, doing what I could. Boring? Maybe. But every adventurer starts somewhere. Even me.